Ho ho ho! Happy Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas, or whatever you want to say. Today and right now, we're going to be checking out the top 10 strongest herbivores after the update. So this is gonna go crazy, guys. This is gonna go crazy, and it may not end up as you may have thought it would. So I think we should just get started, and I don't have time to edit this video like a pro because it's Christmas Eve for me right now. It's 5 p.m. so I gotta go be with my family real soon. So we'll just do like chronologically like this from 10th to 1st, basically, without any cuts or skips. So basically, number 10 on the top 10 strongest herbivores is Camarasaurus. So Camarasaurus has actually been buffed again, kind of buffed, guys. It's kind of debatable because it has definitely got more damage now, around the same actually if we included the 25% buff that it had before. But now if you check out the attack speed, it almost can attack consecutively after each attack, so it's quite cool. And Camarasaurus, basically it has got 2482 durability, which is what we're counting for right here, and then damage per second as well. So those are the only things that really matter. And also this list is based off of hitboxes as well, so something that has a trash hitbox and will get shreked by something will not be above something else, basically. So Camarasaurus, really good, guys. So let's just go to the ninth dinosaur on this list. Or is it really a dinosaur? Who knows if it's actually a dinosaur that we're going to be checking out. I don't know, actually. I am completely oblivious to this list. I don't know anything about it. I was just like sent these dinosaurs on this list, and I was like, hey, go make a video on this. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I made this list. Don't worry. But yeah, number 9 is Shantungosaur. So Shantungosaur got an awesome buff after this update. And yes, it is very close to Camarasaurus in overall stats. So Shantungosaurus durability is actually 2892, and the damage per second is 225. So we know that Camarasaurus with 246 damage per second. So they kind of level each other out, but I still think Shantungosaur has the upper advantage due to Shantungosaur's range. Like, we know that Shantungosaur's range is awesome. Thank God to fear not for that. And we also know that it is a little bit faster as well, so it should be able to like beat Camarasaurus in most situations. But of course, that's completely up to the players that play the dinosaur. So I cannot do anything about that, of course, if your skills are bad or something here on Dinosaur Simulator. But now we're gonna move on to some of the big boys. Because after this update, things like Triceratops and such are not the strongest anymore. Triceratops, Eotrike, see you later, man. See you later. Even though they have got awesome range, they cannot even combat some of these dinosaurs. So that's kind of why. But so on 8th place we have Diplodocus. I don't have a Diplodocus Elder because the sauropods take so much time to Elder nowadays. But it has around 6,700 HP at Elder and such. And with the sauropod buffs, it has got... Oh, I gotta go away from this T-Rex. But with the sauropod buffs and such, it has got like 480 damage around that at Elder. Which means that when you look on durability and such, it will have 7,173 durability with 220 damage per second. So even though it has lower damage per second than the Shantungosaur and Camarasaurus, it has way more durability, which makes it stronger. I don't even think that Shantungosaur, etc. can combat Diplodocus, so it's kind of cool. You can also see we got the nerf in speed. I think it's fine. But let's just quickly move on to number 7 on the top 10 strongest herbivores. And you guys, you're probably not very surprised about the top tiers of this list, because this update kind of made sauropods OP, guys. They're super strong. So now we're going to Lusotitan here. Lusotitan at number 7. So Lusotitan got a buff before this, but now it also got this buff in the huge restat buff update, which it's kind of cool. I don't know if it wants to let me in even. So here's my Lusotitan. It definitely needs a remodel soon though. Look, it doesn't even have an attack animation, which is kind of sad. Why are there all these AI T-Rexes around here? Kind of scary if you ask me. Kind of scary. But yeah, Lusotitan has got 7,024 durability with 231 damage per second. So less durability than the Diplodocus, but more damage per second. So it kind of levels it out, but the damage per second is superior to the gap between the Diplodocus and Lusotitan's durability. So they kind of level each other out sometimes. So let's just get on to number 6. Number 6 on this list. It's kind of crazy, guys. It's kind of crazy. Come on, please. It's just so annoying, this loading menu, man. It's so annoying. Okay. So let's scroll. Let's go, guys. So number 6 is the Futalongosaurus Lonco. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, honestly, guys. You guys probably don't really know how to pronounce it either, because it's a very weird name. It's a very weird name. But Futa was actually one of the very fast sauropods once. It's still kind of fast, but not very fast, and it also needs a remodel, definitely. I cannot even check when it can attack, so it's quite hard to measure the attack rate that it has got. But I came up to a durability of 7,802 and a damage per second of 220. So due to the gap from Luso to Futa in durability, that is kind of big compared to the damage per second gap that is, I put Futa above Lusotitan. I also think that Futa has kind of good range. That's at least what I think. So Futa Longosaurus at number 6. Let's go to number 5 on the list then. And number 5 is kind of cool. It's actually my favorite dinosaur, number 5. My favorite dinosaur. Not in this game, but of course, like, overall. And it's Brachiosaurus. My favorite dinosaur from Jurassic Park. It's awesome, guys. It's awesome. So, my Brachiosaurus is almost elder right now. I've been eldering like 3 sauropods today. From baby to elder. And it took quite some time. My DNA has got a good hit on as well. So, Brachiosaurus has got 8,225 durability and 231 damage per second, so it clearly outmatches Futalongosaurus. I'm not that sure about range anymore, but of course the speed nerfs kind of make the sauropods easy to fight against each other, because they just get a bunch of speed and you can go up to the other guy when he's attacking, basically. So if you can overpower him, it's quite easy to fight a sauropod, so don't worry about that really, guys. But yeah, Brachiosaurus, also that defense buff is really handy now, because now it's just way stronger durability, which is super cool and I love it. So let's go on to number 4 on this list, which is also a dinosaur I eldered today. And maybe it's a sauropod, maybe it's not, who knows, guys. Who knows. So it's actually Sauroposeidon. Yes, a sauropod. Riveroni, guys, it's a sauropod again. So Sauroposeidon. Yeah, Sauroposeidon is quite strong, actually, quite strong, but Sauroposeidon actually has less durability than Brachiosaurus at 7,837 and 275 damage per second. So that damage per second is way higher than Brachiosaurus's, and Brachiosaurus's durability is not that much higher than the Sauroposeidon. So that's why Sauroposeidon is above, because Sauroposeidon actually does quite a bit more damage than the Brachiosaurus, which I'm totally fine with that, honestly. Like, I think it's cool, but let's go to number 3 on the list, guys. You guys may be a bit surprised by this one. I don't know, really. I don't really know. So let's change here, and it's kind of like to put this guy on number 4 or number 3, and it's a Apatosaurus. So I don't really know about Sauroposeidon or Apatosaurus, which one is better. So I just put Apatosaurus above this Sauroposeidon. I don't know. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain, guys. It's hard to explain. So my Apatosaurus is also elder, and Apatosaurus has 7,431 durability at elder with 270 damage per second. So a little bit less damage per second and a little bit less durability. But since Apatosaurus has very good range and such, that's the reason I put it above Sauroposeidon. And Apatosaurus is very strong right now. You need like, well, you need, let me do some math real quickly. You need 317 damage or above, 70 damage or above to combat this guy, and you need like more than 700 damage to bleed it. And also Apatosaurus does bleed, so that is also one of the reasons why I put it above Sauroposeidon, because this guy can bleed any carnivores or smaller sauropods, which is actually kind of awesome. It's kind of awesome, guys. But yeah, let's go on to number 2 on the list. And number 2 on the list is a dinosaur that I have not eldered because it's very dangerous to elder this dinosaur, and I recommend not eldering it before it has been fixed. So some of you OGs may know what dinosaur it is, and it's the Pertosaurus. My Pertosaurus is baby currently because I've just not been able to elder it because I'm scared that the glitch will happen. So if you guys don't know about the glitch, it's where you spawn underneath the map and you just like die basically. So I don't want to do that before it's fixed, and I don't know why Chicken Engineer has not fixed it yet. But yeah, basically Pertosaurus, very strong, right? At Elder, Pertosaurus has got 8,817 durability with 335 damage per second, which is quite a bit higher than Apatosaurus and Sauroposeidon. So basically, of course, this guy should be above, and he also has a very good hitbox and range. So Pertosaurus number 2. Let's go to number 1. I wonder what number 1 is, guys. I wonder. So let's check out number 1. If you haven't guessed number 1 yet, then you're probably very new to the game. But it's Barrosaurus. Jack Sparrow. Barrosaurus. So, Barrosaurus, right? Of course, this guy got the biggest buff on them all. Very slow, and it does so much damage. I don't think I have... Oh, maybe this Gallimimus over here I can show it with. Come on, come over here, silly. Yeah, I have like 18 energy. I cannot run at all. It's kind of crazy. But let's go over to this Gallimimus and let's try and attack it. Whoa, did you guys see that? We went from 810 to 65 HP. And I'm just AoE'd. But yeah, Barrosaurus has got 10,696 durability and 372 damage per second, because this guy is strong, guys. This means that you need more than 500 damage to combat this guy, and since T-Rex is getting nerfed, nothing else than other sauropods and such will be able to combat Barrosaurus, so it's kind of sad, and you need more than 1070 damage to bleed this guy as well. So that was basically it for this list. I hope you enjoyed, alright, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.